haven't discovered them, if someone didn't discover them now, then someone would have discovered them a long time after.
Because, I mean, that's some of the greatest history in the world.
So I need you all to hear this. I'm still trying to understand the numbers because I think it's actually very interesting.
Yeah.
Where Helen Keller it's a very modest, it's personal. For Robert Ballard, his discoveries are large and they could change a lot of things. And David Kelly, his discoveries are smaller than that. They're significant to changing our lives, but in terms of size of discovery, it's a smaller size. Am I correct there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Let's move on.
And it's also comparing them.
We basically didn't finish, but we had so we graded them sort of like you would grade us.
On a rubric.
And we put the grades as curiosity and reflection, like past and future, and focus,
Learning, fearlessness, and decision.
decision.
And we said that
Let me come back just to see make sure I'm clear about what you're saying. It's a rubric,
yeah,
and the categories of the rubric include fearlessness,
curiosity, their reflection, their focus, their learning, and their decision.
so there's 6 categories to your rubric.
But it's more than that because we said curiosity is 14 30-seconds of their score. Their reflectiveness is 7 30-seconds of their score. Their focus is 3 30-seconds of their score. Their learning is 3 30-seconds. Fearlessness is 2 30-seconds. Decision is 2 30-seconds. And then so for example, say if they got a 2 in curiosity, we'd write out 14 2s and say they got a 3 in past and future. We'd write out 7 3s because it's 30, and so in all there'd be 32 numbers, and we'd add up all those 32 numbers and then divide them by 32, so we get their average score. We only were able to finish it for Mark Morris, and his official score was 2.56456161.
Oh my gosh.
And to be precise, we used a calculator.
So I'm following you somewhat. Can you describe which are a high one, a middle, and a low? On your scale, what were the high flyers?
Who were the people who got high scores, Joseph?
Probably the people who got the highest scores were definitely Tyler, Robert Ballard.
Where did Magellan fall on your list?
Magellan, he sort of fell in between an explorer and non-explorer.
Pretty high, actually.
I mean, for curiosity, he got a 3. For past and future, he got a 3. For focus, he got a 4. For learning, he got a 3. For fearlessness, he got a 4.5. For decision, he got a 3.5.
Okay, Einstein?
Einstein,
he got a 4.5 on curiosity. At past and future, he got a 2.5. Focus, he got a 5. Learning, he got a 4. Fearlessness, he got a 1. And decision, he got a 3.
And then we were going to average all of them, but we ran out of time. So can we have more time later, like tomorrow or something?
I disagree. I don't think.
I disagree. Innovator, risk taker, and independence. So knowledgeable, I got Yoyama, Helen Keller, and Einstein. Helen Keller because she knew sign language, and she was learning, but she knew a lot of stuff. And then for innovator, Mark Morris, Mozart, and David Kelly.
Now that's interesting. If you're listening over here, you're looking for those with high scores in innovation, and your highest ones were for Mark Morris.
Yeah.
And
Mark
who else?
Morris, Mozart and David Kelly.
It's interesting, huh? Being innovative. Yeah, cool. Very interesting.
And then risk taker, I put
Who are the high risk takers?
okay, I forgot his name. What's his name again?
Robert Ballard.
Robert Ballard, Tyler, Lewis and Clark, and Amelia Earhart. And then for independence, Magellan.
What does independence mean to you?
Independence, they don't care really. Like Magellan, he doesn't really care for his career. Well, he does sort of, but not too much. He just wants to get by silence, get money, be happy.
Thanks. James, did your team talk about focus? You did say
Yes,
that.
that was one of them.
So the degree of focus you'd have. And so you might say Magellan has such a focus to a fault.
Yeah,
You think his focus is more important than his crew?
Magellan focus was a 4.
Out of a 5-point scale?
Out of the scale we use for grading at school. So 3 is average, 5 is out of this world, and
Okay.
1 is